So just to say hi to all of you and to congratulate you on Women's Day. And so I'll be presenting along with my colleague Milana Grbić. We're both in Working Groups 1. So a brief description of the situation in our country. So basically, we have found that there were no research done on this topic in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So basically, there were no published research papers or journals, which is kind of sad, but kind of good for us because then we have some work to do here. My colleague, she managed at the statistics from the previous school year regarding undergraduate and graduate studies, and you must know that we have two entities in our country. So basically we have Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina and Republic of Srpska, so she gathered all the data from the public universities. We didn't use private universities because they're not as good quality as the public are. So what we have here is that basically around 30% of the involved students are females. And if we talk about the bachelor and master studies, it's around 40%. And if we talk about PhD, we have lower percentages, around 20%. So this is something that's, mostly seen here at the public universities. And as my faculty, for example, 40% is the highest that's ever been from when it's 40 years ago. So this is the highest percentage of females involved. So there's a lot of work to do for us here because this topic, by involving females in computing and informatics, it's not talked about. It's not just publicly acknowledged. So we can do a lot of work here in this area. So what we've done in the first year in the team of Eugain, so I've listed here a couple of slides, a couple of pictures from, since it was COVID, most of the meetups were online, and we have managed to organize some panels where we presented, female role models, and I did a presentation at my university about Eugain and how it can be used. There's a involvement from this NGO Girl Thing that I'm a founder, where we did a different project about involving female students, about being creative in IT, where we did building resilience and just doing summer robotic schools for girls in primary and secondary school. Now in March, we're actually working on creating this, there's this idea marathon for strong tech for powerful women, where we try to create just female-only competition where the girls will, try to come up with solutions in med tech area. As for future, as I mentioned before, we noticed that there's not a lot of research that's been done. So what me and Milana will do, we'll do a research study about the involvement of female students. And thanks to the really cool people that we met in Working Group 1, we're going to use their resources and just try to do different questionnaires and analysis. What's the dropout rate? What kind of job does the student select after studies? Why don't we have so much PhD students? And we'll try to be more connected with other public universities because we're just based in two cities. We're going to try to come up with short-term scientific mission project proposals and try to organize events in the team of Eugain. As for hosting workshops and training schools, we're a small country with small universities. We have a goodwill, but I don't know if the resources are that good. Okay, so my timer is up, so I don't know if that's...
Thank you very much for your presentation. Each presentation is giving us new insight. If you wish to know more about the Eugain project, please go on the web on the eugain.eu or ask me or other leader positions in the action. Thank you very much.